Hey, this is JT with Silver Street Marketing, and today we are going to be going over the best process and type of copy that I like to use in my Facebook ads for real estate investors as well as agents. I'm going to throw a couple agent tips in there because I know a lot of you guys have been watching the videos. So just to let you know, if you want any of this copy, feel free to take it from the video or just send me your email address and I will go ahead and just send you the copy that we're using in this video. For me, it's not about having any secrets or holding anything back. Rather, I want to teach you a process that can be useful for you, that you can use moving forward into the future. And then that way, what you're able to do is actually learn how this best practice will work, and you can see the effect that it's going to bring to your business. So there are a couple things that I want to kind of start out talking about. One is, first, we need to be very attentive to giving value. Our copy should always be based around giving some sort of value. We don't want to be, a take. We really want to be able to give an opportunity for people to see that we are there to serve them in the best capacity possible. So with that in mind, I think it's always good to kind of look at copy from that perspective and see that you're actually giving something and presenting it in an opportunity that seems valuable to that person. But we're going to be mainly talking about structure today. And I think it's very important. I think this can really change your ad and change how people interact with you and the communication level that you have in your ads based on how you are structuring your copy. Especially on Facebook, now that you only have 3 lines to be able to work off of, you really got to make it worthwhile for somebody to click that see more button to read the rest of your copy. And every time somebody clicks on that, it's a boost in engagement for you, which makes your ads do better. The algorithm is going to say people are more interested in this, and it's going to keep on running more often. So that's something to keep in mind as you're writing this copy. But what I wanted to chat with you guys today is first going to start with how we're going to outline this copy. So how are we going to kind of label things out? And I've got a few examples that I want to show you. Typically, what I like to do is I like to start my ads in a dynamic campaign where I have multiple text options. I'm going to do a short text option. I'm going to do a mid-tier text option. I'm going to do a long-tier text option. And that's going to kind of show me what people are engaging with best. It tells me what Facebook thinks is going to perform best. And it kind of gives me an idea of what I should be looking forward to creating new copy for in the future. So with that being said, let's jump into some of these examples. And I'm going to highlight what I see when I'm creating these text and different copy and why it's important. So let me just share my screen here. All right. So in here, what I want you guys to notice, we're going to start off with this first. This is kind of a short form copy. We're going to start off here. What we've got is a simple, kind of using that first line as a header, which I think is really important, something that kind of draws some attention. You can test using emojis or not using emojis. You can see in the short form, I didn't use emojis. I didn't want to take up an extra line. I like the way that it would be presented. If you see that condensed into a Facebook ad, it looks really nice. And it says, are you still looking to sell your home? We buy homes as is for cash. Come get your no obligation cash offer today. Now, something that I have been noticing is you can leave this without any call to action inside of this, or you could leave it with no link and just have the call to action and then reference the button at the bottom. But what I've noticed is I have more people reading my copy as of late because of that 3-line copy that Facebook released. So people are going into my copy, and rather than clicking on the button inside my ad or on the ad media itself, what they are rather doing is they are clicking on the direct link that I'm including inside of the text. So you can see there, start the cash offer process with a little hand emoji to a direct bit.ly link. Now, the reason why I do this is because one, I think it's a lot better when somebody is like engaged with the content to go directly through a bit.ly link. There's still going to be people who click on your ad and go through there. Naturally, there's going to be people who look at your display URL and then go over to Google and Google your display URL. There's a lot of ways for people to land on your page, but having a direct link, I think oftentimes can be really useful. I use a Bitly link because I like to have all of my links with URL parameters. The reason why I put a URL parameter on there is so in analytics, I can see that it's not just a direct link to my website. I'm not thinking it's something like an SEO or some organic a listing that's getting this traffic, but rather it's coming from Facebook because that URL parameter will tell me, and that Bitly link will make it a shorter URL. So I can do something like Utah sell house fast, or like cash offer Utah, different things like that that are inside that Bitly link that I wouldn't be able to do just by putting my normal URL there and knowing that I wouldn't be able to track if it's actually coming from Facebook or not. The second, copy that I have up here, we're using a bit more emojis to try to capture some attention. I think this is smart to test in different markets. So I've got attention homeowners. Selling your house can be stressful. Our focus is to make it easy and fast for you while you get to walk away with cash in your pocket without having to deal with any fees or repairs. See how much we will buy your house for with direct Bitly link. Do you or someone you know have a home that can't be sold on the market, inherited a home that needs repairs, a rental property with bad tenants that you need to sell quickly, is behind on payments, need to sell fast with no hassle due to divorce or relocation? And we can help put cash in your pocket no matter your situation. Start the cash offer process. This is kind of like a list itemized type of copy. A lot of people like to do this now. This is kind of easy. It's an easy way to do long form copy. And I've seen it be really useful in the ads. So you guys can go ahead and try that out. I like to test these against the short form like we have above, because sometimes you'll see that it's, sometimes the retargeting campaign is going to be really good for short form versus, a middle of funnel campaign. Or you're going to see top of funnel be really good on the short end, and the middle of funnel, more longer text seems to perform better. These are things that you got to test and look at. But this kind of gives you, with the contrast between the copy, it gives you an idea of what direction you want to move in. Ultimately, I think what's most important is using a good, solid, attention-grabbing line that shows value. That is our goal. Our goal is to give people an idea that we are, maybe not the perfect solution for anybody and everybody, but we can fit their specific needs. We can make a custom solution for them. Now, we're not claiming that, we are, get your cash offer here, where, you make the most money possible. A lot of times people are going to see that as a scam. They're going to say that's too good to be true. But if we can kind of list out, hey, these are the places that we work best. These are the type of homes that we like to buy. Another strategy that I like to use a lot is coming in as a local investor and letting people know that, saying, hey, I'm a local investor in the market. I'm looking to buy 3 to 6 new houses this month, and I want to purchase them with cash. If you have a home that fits my mold, I would love to give you a cash offer. If you'd like me to see if we'd be a good fit, visit this link, or start the cash offer process by visiting this link, and, we will be in touch. And just kind of giving people an idea and coming across more personable, knowing that you're not just in it for yourself, you're in it for them, but there's got to be some criteria met. Because the biggest holdup we have on this type of stuff, if you were to just get an ad that's like, we'll buy your house for cash, and get the most for your home while getting a cash offer and not having to pay any fees or repairs, right? You think about it and you're like, wow, that's like, obviously that'd be great. Who wouldn't want to sell their house within 7 days at market value and get and not have to worry about any of the fees or the repairs of selling your house? I mean, it'd be an obvious yes, right? But the issue is we all see through it. We all say, well, there's no way that someone's not going to just give me that away. There's got to be something in it for them. So if we can be a little bit more transparent in our copy, letting people know when we work best, why we would be a good fit, and what we can offer to be able to come in and give a customized, easy, fast solution, then we are going to see better responses with our copy and not as much negative responses. Now, remember, comments, you're always going to get negative stuff on social media. That's what most people use it for. And that's okay. Comments are comments. They're going to boost your ad performance. Use the opportunity to respond back politely and give them a reason to, want to know your business a little bit more. I have seen by responding to negative comments, actual deals come in just from reading negative comments. People will look at them. They want to see how you respond. If you respond correctly or kindly, they are going to, there's good things that are going to come from it. So that is just a little bit of, a breakdown of what I like to use in my copy. I do have more copy that I would love to, give you some more examples that you guys can go ahead and use. If you want to take any of this, copy and paste it, do whatever you like. That is totally fine with me. Drop your email in the comments below, and I'll be sure to send it to you. All right. Well, I hope you guys have a great day, and we'll see you on the next video.